profession. She is really the GNLD representative. I got involved in this in a weird way. I met Mr. Delmar Carmack at a function in College Park at the Georgia International Convention Center. And I don't like publicity in my life. I'd rather just be just a floor member. On a certain day at the Georgia International Convention Center, the mayor of East Point and mayors of the South Side Atlanta, they called me and told me that I was needed over there. She wanted to come and say, don't worry about it, it's just politicians. I don't want to go. 1 hour before the event, they called me again and said, we need you to be here. It was a Saturday. My 2 sons were here. I think it was 2006 or 2007. I was casual. I don't usually dress up like this on Saturday. She made me. So casually, I went there, but my big surprise was when I got there, there were more than 2,000 people. And suddenly they called my name. I won the Southside Star for healthcare professionals. And it was after the fact that I realized it was the whole South Side, East Point, College Park, Hapeville, Riverdale, and they had a whole bunch of people. And at my interview, which they played, I didn't know they recorded it. I kept talking about my family, kept talking about my father and my grandfather. So as I walked out, Mr. Carmack walked up to me and said, I like what you say. I need to talk to you. I just kept walking. He stopped me again. I just kept walking, and he gave me a card, and I gave him my business card, which I rarely do. And I've been talking to her on occasion. I say, God made me do that. I'm thankful. Ask her. I rarely give out business cards. 2 days or a week later, he showed up at my office, Washington Road Pharmacy in East Point, Georgia. I'm a pharmacist. I love pharmacy. I got my bachelor's degree from University of New Mexico in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Got my doctorate degree from Mercer University, Southern School of Pharmacy in Atlanta in 1983. And I used to love pharmacokinetics. Pharmacokinetics is where you talk about what medications do once it enters your body, from the time you swallow the medicine to the time it leaves your body. All the changes. I love it. And people didn't like it, but I like mathematics. I like calculus, the calculation part of it. So as a pharmacist, I enjoyed working with infectious disease physicians. And part of my job before I went into private practice was being a drug review specialist for all these drug companies. They would pay me like $200 for 15 minutes to come and talk about the pros and cons of any drug. I got tired of it. Since 1986, as it will be God's will, I've been self-employed. At Washington Road Pharmacy, we've been there since January 1990. This is our 23rd year at the same location. So fast forward. Mr. Delmar Carmack walks in, tries talking to me. I was not interested. But again, something convinced me. I looked at him, he gave me some paperwork, and I said, for this man to meet me at the Georgia International Convention Center, and you can say something about somebody who has a good heart. I felt he had a good heart. I felt he was a good person. I said, something is pushing him to come to me. You better listen. Went home, talked to my wife. Subsequent to that, both of them, as high class and upper echelon as they are, they came to our home in Powder Springs 2 or 3 times. Hosted gatherings like this in our home 2 or 3 times. And we got involved with GNLD. Now I have a different story.